Good morning, everybody. Leesa-Maree from Leesa-Maree in Hamilton Harbour. I'm going to have a frank discussion with everybody today. Probably say all the things that all the beauty therapists have wanted to say but have been too scared to say it. I'll give you an insight into the beauty side of things. Now, the clients that we have are amazing people, truly amazing, but you'll get the occasional ones that expect so much that it is actually ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about beauty. Let's talk about our skin. Let's talk about everything that's gone on in our skin for, let's say, okay, I'm 53, okay? Been in the sun as a child. Oh my God, I used to bake in the sun all the time. I would lie there and try and get as brown as I could. I'm sure you all know. You pour the baby oil on and rub it all over and you get burnt, and then with me you go brown, and used to have competitions who could get the brownest and not peel and so on. One thing I always did though was I always protected my face. Now, 53 years of being in the sun, okay, we go to our beauty therapist. We've got pigmentation on our skin. Our face has got brown spots all over it. 53 years of sun damage, environmental damage. It could be the pill. It could be so many things that give you this brown pigmentation. Okay? Now, they go to the beauty therapist and they say, I want it gone. And one thing that people don't understand is that it took 53 years for me to get that pigmentation, and I truly can't get rid of it in one session. There are peels that can do that. You can do a Cosmelan. Yeah, it'll rip the skin off your face. You'll have a downtime of about a week. It'll cost you $800 and your pigmentation will go. But guess what? Unless you upkeep it, it's going to come back, because pigmentation is very deep into our skin, okay? What you see on the surface is just on the surface. All those years of really bad damage from the sun or whatever we've been doing, it's really deep into our skin. Now, we can get rid of the top. Eventually, the bottom's going to come back up again, and it's a continual cycle. So when your therapist says to you, I can help you, but it's an ongoing treatment, you need to get the product that the therapist recommends to keep that pigmentation at bay, okay? So what happens is the products that we suggest are strong products, not products that you can buy at a chemist or David Jones or anywhere like that. We're talking about products that go deep down and push that pigmentation out, ready for the next peel. Upkeep is important in beauty, okay? Upkeep is so important in anything in life. You don't go to a gym and say, I want to lose weight, and go to one session and then complain to your personal trainer that you haven't lost weight. Another thing is, you don't go to the gym and do one session, he tells you what to eat, and then you go home and eat chocolate and eat everything else that's in the fridge, and then come back to him the next week and say, but I've lost no weight. And you go mad at him because you haven't lost any weight, because you've been paying him as a personal trainer to look after you, and you haven't been doing the right things at home. It's exactly the same for beauty or any other thing that you do. If we, as beauty therapists who are fully qualified, we know what we're talking about. We didn't go to all those years of training to not know what we're talking about, okay? You go to a pharmacy, you buy your Sukin, you go to David Jones, you get Pravage. Oh my God, it's $265. This has got to be good, okay? This is everything the girl says is going to happen, is going to happen to me. My pigmentation's going to go, my wrinkles are going to go, I'm going to look young, and I've only got to use one bottle. Okay? Crap. Okay? Total, utter crap. There are clients that go to beauty therapists. They get their facials. They go home. They don't want to do what the therapist says. They don't want to follow through a treatment. They want to use the products that they've got at home, okay? And fair enough, they'd spend a lot of money on those products. Rightly so, I would want to use all those products up as well. But don't go to your beauty therapist, have your facial, have her get your skin looking beautiful that day, the redness is gone, everything's wonderful, and then go home and put rubbish back on your skin and then come back 4 weeks later for your next facial and say, my skin is red again. Whew. You can't do that, people. You must, if you want to get cures for your skin or treatments for your skin, you must follow through on what your therapist tells you. She's not, well, some of them are, some of them aren't. Some therapists have to make you pay. Like, they have KPIs to meet, okay? And they've got to sell a certain amount of products a week or a day to meet their KPIs. So they will try and sell you product. But having said that, they won't sell you a product that you don't need, okay? They've done your research, they've looked at your skin, and they're telling you that this is what you need for your skin. And they do have KPIs to meet. Me, don't give a shit. Don't work for anybody. What you see is what you get. Very down to earth. And do you know what? If I don't sell product, that's fine. But if you want results, really good results, you should follow the advice of your beauty therapist. She knows what she's talking about. You go to your David Joneses, you go to your pharmacies, you'll get products. You look at the advertising on TV. She can give you good, beautiful lashes. She's got fake lashes on, people. And she's 22. Let's get rid of those wrinkles. Oh my God, the girl probably hasn't even reached puberty yet. Okay? Don't fall into the trap of thinking that what's on TV is real, because it's not. Real results, before and after pictures, are ones that clients send you and then you put up, which is the only way I do my before and after photos. I'll take the first photo in my studio and then the clients send me their photos off their phone so they know that they're not photoshopped. So every photo you see go up on my Facebooks or in my website are photos that my clients have taken of themselves. There's been no photoshopping involved whatsoever. But when you go to a pharmacy or to David Jones or anywhere and you buy a product, this girl is giving you this big spiel. She's got to make her quota for the day as well, okay? She's probably not even a beauty therapist. She's just a salesperson. She's selling you this stuff that is not a cosmeceutical, that is a pharmaceutical. There are two big differences. So the products that you get, you might as well just put them on your face and wash them off, because they're not going down. They're not going deep into your skin, not like cosmeceuticals do. Products that you get from your therapist, that you can only get from your therapist, are the products that will work, okay? And they're designed to work as fast as possible. Because do you know what? If we had have used sunscreen from when we were 9 all the way through to when we were like 50s, we wouldn't be needing a beauty therapist. Our skin would be beautiful, supple, no pigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles wouldn't be there, and all us beauty therapists would be out of work. So you see, people like my mum, she's got amazing skin, okay? And I've never treated my mum. My mum won't let me treat her. You know why? Because she's been using oil of Yulin for about 50 years. I think it's called Oolane now, but it was called oil of Yulin. And she simply moisturized her face every day for 50 years. Her skin is lovely. She wore sunscreen, she looked after herself. That is why her skin is nice. It's not the actual oil of Yulin, It's that she moisturised her skin and kept it hydrated throughout the whole time. 50 years of using a pharmaceutical product or a product from a chemist, of course it's going to work. 2 weeks of using a product from Elizabeth Arden or Sukin or Aldi, throw it in the bin. Like, seriously, 2 weeks of using a cosmeceutical product for redness, pigmentation, sure, it's going to work. And then you follow your treatments, you get your peels for your pigmentation, you bring that pigment to the surface, we peel it off, you bring the pigment to the surface again, we peel it off, you use your Cosmelan 2 creams to keep the pigmentation at bay, to lighten, you use lightening creams that are cosmeceutical, not from Aldi, to keep the pigmentation lightened. I have pigmentation, I don't have it anymore, I stay on top of it. I've got hardly any makeup on, this is my skin. So you can treat issues, people, but common sense, common sense. Once you leave the salon, don't expect to keep the results up if you don't follow through on the advice that your therapist gives you, okay? Don't expect that your redness is going to go and your redness is not going to come back unless you use the products that are recommended to keep that redness at bay. There are reasons behind taking your beauty therapist home in a bottle, as I say. Stick to the exact directions that she tells you, and you too can have beautiful skin.